We spent a whole week on the beautiful Greek island of Kos, and in this video we'll show you 48 hours packed with highlights. We searched for a favorite beach on the island, try delicious Greek food, and check out some incredible sunset spots. So if you're looking for your next island getaway in Europe that doesn't require a huge budget, this just might be it.
And we're back at the airport in Hamburg. This is where we landed a few weeks ago, back from our trip in Asia. And we spent a few nice weeks here in Hamburg with our friends and family. Behind us you see the rainy and very grey Hamburg. So for us that was the sign to head to a warmer place. So this is the start to a nice week in Greece.
And we landed on Kos. It all went very smoothly. Yeah, it's shocking. I mean,
nowadays it definitely is.
We got our luggage, which is a rare occasion these days. We directly got our rental car. We didn't have to wait in line for a long time or discuss anything.
They didn't try to upsell us 16 different kind of insurances. And now we're standing in this sea of rental cars and we're about to pick up our companion, the very smallest of the rental cars and hopefully also the cheapest, our companion for the next few days, our Nissan Micra.
Thanks for helping.
Thanks for doing all the hard work. I'm the cameraman. Feels nice and cozy. Off we go.
Let me check the route. We're going to Tigarkis?
Tigarkis, yes. Our home base for the next week.
Yes.
And it's about 20 to 30 minutes.
Yes. So how did we end up here on Kos? First of all, we've already learned that we loved Greece a couple of years ago when we went to Crete, and especially Greek islands, they just have a lovely atmosphere to them, and we love the food as well. So Greece is always pretty high up on our list, and as we looked at like flight prices and different options, we came across Kos. And even while just looking at it on the map, we felt like this is a really nice destination just to stay here for a week if you don't have much time, just because you can basically reach any point on the island within an hour. Also, we've read that Kos has about 300 days of sun in the year, which is a lot compared to the maybe 2.5 hours that Hamburg gets. So we're starting our exploration of this island by visiting Kos town, which is the main area here on the island, or the biggest town at least, and it has a harbor, which already looks nice. If you're interested in history, you will find lots of interesting stuff here in Kos town, because there are a lot of archaeological findings from the Hellenistic period, which is about 300 BC to 30 BC. I mean, I guess some parts of it are even from before that, but well, actually the signs are a little bit confusing, so that's why I don't know exactly.
We can show you the signs. We're trying to look up some facts now about Kos, and especially this Agora, because the signs that they put up everywhere, they are very unemotional in their language, to say the least. It's a lot of facts, and if you don't know a lot about history, it may be a bit overwhelming.
We would suggest maybe like an infographic or just like the facts. Like,
yeah.
What is this and when was it built and things like that.
It is very warm, of course, so bring a hat. We're not going to complain about the sun because that's the reason we came here.
So this was the commercial and commanding center at the heart of the ancient city.
Okay.
All of these ancient ruins have only been discovered because there was an earthquake in 1933 which destroyed all of the houses that were on top of this area, so that, yeah, it was uncovered that there was a whole ancient city beneath it. There's actually a lot of trash here, which is very sad. How? Why? Why would you do that? Why would you be like, oh, I have a bottle of water here, where can I put it? I mean, there are lots of bins outside, but let's just put it in this ancient house.
Have a nice view through these. Oh, no. Ah, hey. Hey, how you going?
So what you see here in the background is the tree of Hippocrates, the father of medicine, and this is supposed to be where he taught all his students about
medicine.
I'm hungry. Let's eat something at a traditional Greek taverna. I'm already indulging on some bread, which we ordered, together with some olives and olive tapenade. I don't know, how do you call it? In German we call it tapenade. It's basically mashed olives.
With olive oil. So when we arrived here, I immediately decided that I'm gonna go all in on eating raw onions. I think that's a smart choice because everything pretty much comes with raw onions, like this Greek salad. This Greek salad is roughly 30% feta cheese, 70% raw onions, and then the rest is a mix of tomatoes and cucumber. This is such a nice and simple salad, but the taste isn't simple.
I actually eat a lot of Greek salad at home because it's also very easy to prepare. It just doesn't taste the same. So I ordered some moussaka and it looks really, really good. I mean, the presentation is really nice. It's a casserole made with potatoes, eggplant and minced meat, and I think a bechamel sauce. I love the combination of eggplant and cheese even on its own, but together with some meat and then also some potatoes, it's just a really nice and well-rounded dish.
So I got the gemista, the classic stuffed peppers you can find here in Greece, and you can find them with some meat or just with plain rice. I shouldn't say plain, it's actually quite flavorful. There's a lot of parsley in there, oregano, quite subtle herbs, but they're really nice. They feel like I'm in a garden and my Greek grandmother has cooked this dish for me, except that I don't have a Greek grandmother. The car's been standing in the sun all day, so this is now a live test of how hot can it get in a car. I mean, it's a white car.
Free sauna in Greece.
That could also be, yes.
Out.
That's what I'm expecting. 3, 2, 1. Whew. Yeah, you can feel
the burn.
The burn. The seat is very warm. The car is like a rock that has been lying in a sauna the whole day, and now it's emitting its heat onto its passengers.
Okay, maybe just stop talking, start driving,
yeah,
and open the windows so we get some wind. Right now we are making our way to Zia, or Zia, we actually don't know. Need to find out. We're making our way to this mountain village, which is supposed to be very picturesque, and you can see a nice sunset from there, which is what we're going to do. But to get there you'll have to drive up a very, very curvy road. Looks a bit like zigzag on the map. Okay, I'm gonna have to stop filming now because otherwise I'll just get sick.
There are 2 parking areas. This is the first one, and it was quite easy to find a parking spot. After the sun's gone down, I don't know how busy it'll be then if everyone tries to leave at the same time, but that's something to worry about at a later stage in life. By the way, it's very good to have a rental car here on Kos, but what's also really popular is having these buggies here. and you see them everywhere, and they do look like a really good way to get around because there are quite a lot of dirt roads everywhere. And our little Nissan Micra. Well, it's not the 4x4 vehicle that you might need in that situation. So, you know, something to think about if you're coming here. We've been walking through Zia for a while now, and it is definitely very touristy, but it is also very beautiful. It's you could compare it to the villages in Tuscany maybe, that, you know, it's just worth it. It's worth being there because they are very picturesque.
And there are still some, even a few people who actually live here.
This is actually nice. It's also a little bit cooler, and now we're gonna check out a cafe that looks very cute as well.
Yeah.
Fitting,
really nice.
Very fitting.
And also not as touristy because it's a bit off the super beaten path.
Yes.
It's a bit off the whole souvenir shop extravaganza. I mean, you're walking through the souvenir shops here. But if you go left and right, or maybe up and down, you'll find some little alleys that are not as full of souvenir shops. So we've just ordered a coffee and one of their homemade lemonades. And we're just enjoying the nice views. I think you can even rent a cottage here, as it seems. Maybe next time we're on Kos we're gonna do that because it's really quiet, nice and peaceful here.
Wow, you just leave for 1 second and another man has already taken my seat. What have you got to say for yourself?
Sorry, it's just so cute.
That's what they all say.
Happens quickly.
As I don't have anywhere to sit anymore, I think we're just gonna go explore Zia a little bit more. Kinda rude. We spend a lot of our time here on Kos trying to find the best beach, at least the best beach for us. And I think we've narrowed it down to a couple.
Yeah.
We checked out the beaches here in our area around Tigaki. We really like them. They are basically directly at a main street, but once you're at the beach you don't really notice it.
No.
But then we found another more hidden gem online and we visited it already, and this is now the second time we're going to it today.
We found that beach quite special, so I think we're just gonna show you why.
Flamingo Beach. This place alone is almost worth coming back to Kos for. In many places on Kos, you get sunbeds for free and you just need to buy food or drinks. At Flamingo Beach, you pay a €10 entrance fee, but you get 2 great sunbeds and a whole wind and sun protection setup that you can use for the whole day. Also included in the price is the use of pool toys and a stand-up paddle board. But what we liked best at Flamingo Beach was the very relaxed atmosphere that makes you want to spend the whole day. And of course, we also like the friendly people and the white sand and clear water.
So yeah, these curtains here provide some really nice shade. You can adjust them so you're always protected from wind and the sun as well. They even have a little adjustable pillow here. Love it. Also love my towel that I got lended today from our hotel. And it's a map of Kos. This is where we live. This is about where we are now. So this is the little shower, and they even have lots of sunscreen here. Super practical.
So that's how you do it.
I actually didn't believe in you. It does look quite comfy, I must say.
It is quite comfy. In addition to slightly freezing the bum. Bye-bye. See you in Turkey.
The next great thing about Flamingo Beach is that there's a great tavern in the area where you can just walk to.
The setting is nice. You can get some classic Greek food. You can even get some coffee to go. They give you some watermelon at the end of your meal. There are tons of cats playing around everywhere.
They're so cute.
Trying to steal some food.
So Simon had some gyros, I had some mussels saganaki, which is basically baked in the oven together with some tomatoes and some feta cheese. It was really good. And we also had some bread, some tzatziki, and some zucchini fritters.
So apart from the village of Zia, there's also another really popular sunset spot here on Kos. It's not as popular as Zia because, as you could see yesterday, that spot is very overrun with a lot of people when the sun goes down, and this is hopefully not as busy. And so now we took our little Mikra to the base of this mountain.
Mosquito spray service?
Yes, thank you. Thank you. It's a really good service. That looks wrong. Ready to climb this incredibly steep mountain?
Definitely.
Nice. Bye-bye.
Okay, so we have 45 minutes to get there. I think it should be easy. I think I have some water in my ear.
Okay, thanks for letting me know. Looks cool. I guess it's kind of obvious now.
Yeah. I mean, there was a tiny little sign on the first crossing as well, but it's very easy to overlook.
We only went up like 5 minutes, but even from here, it's very peaceful and the view is super nice. I mean, look at this thing. This looks super old and it's just lying on the ground. So this is the famous hole of the castle. This is the reason why many people come here to take pictures, and it is a very scenic and photogenic hole.
I think it's actually a gate, maybe.
A gate into another world.
Or maybe it's also like a window.
A
or
portal?
has been a window. Even apart from the sunset, this is just a really nice viewpoint to come to.
Yeah, you can definitely also come here during the day. That's also going to be super nice.
Even though the hike might be a little bit warm.
Yeah, but I mean, it took us 15 minutes
it's
maybe.
Not a long one.
Just, you know, always follow the signs. So as far as sunset spots go, the one on top of this castle, I think this is the one. This is the one to go to on Kos. Because Zia is beautiful, but you'll be sharing the sunset with 1,000 other people, which isn't bad, but up here, we're almost alone.
And you have lots of different spots where you can just sit and watch the sunset. It's just
magical little castle.
A magical experience.
And that concludes successful 48 hours here on Kos. And here's a bonus tip for another great restaurant that's also a fantastic spot for watching the sunset. We found Granny's home on our final night on Kos, and it was one of the best experiences we had on the island. The restaurant is an old family home that is actually owned by an old grandma, and the food is delicious. So if you visit Kos, be sure to check out this gem that offers a great mix of relaxed atmosphere, great food, and a nice sunset to look at. We hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you in the next one.